SOLAR-Platypus 10.7 billion parameter model is an autoregressive language model based on the Llama 2 architecture. This model only generates text. This model is inspired from Solar 10.7 billion model, which I did the video this morning. This 10.7 billion parameter model excels in performance, surpassing models up to 30 billion parameters, including the Mixtral 8 into 7 billion. Solar is optimized for fine tuning and it utilizes supervised fine tuning method. Supervised fine tuning method, or SFT, is the process of fine tuning all of a model's parameter on supervised data of inputs and outputs. SFT teaches the model how to follow user specified instructions. It is typically done after model pre-training. This Solar model also utilizes directed preference optimization, or DPO. DPO approach represents a relatively novel methodology for aligning large language models with human preferences. It has already emerged as a practical and stable alternative to traditional reinforcement learning technique. Now, in this video, let me quickly show you how you can install this SOLAR-Platypus 10.7 billion model locally on your Windows system. I have one GPU on my system, and the tool which I am going to use in order to install it, it is called as LM Studio. If you don't know what LM Studio is, then I have another video where I go into the detail how to install it and how to use it. Now, in order to use or install SOLAR-Platypus, go to the home page, then search for Solar, press enter, and there you go. Here at this number, the block SOLAR-Platypus is available. So hats off to block to creating the quantized version for it. Let me also show you. This is the block's Platypus GPTQ version, quantized one. Now, in order to download it, just on the right, click on the download button, as I already have done so for the Q5 quantization. So it is almost done. As you can see in the bottom section, it is at 99%. So let's wait for it to finish. Shouldn't take too long. And make sure that you have this much space on your local system. It is under just under 8 GB. Shouldn't take too long now. So as you can see that it has been downloaded here. Now quickly click on this folder icon on the left hand side to make sure it is there. It is there. And now in order to use it, click on these three dots. In the middle, select the model to load, which is SOLAR-Platypus. Let's wait for it to load. If you have seen my other video where I have covered just Solar 10.7 billion model, the quantized version was not up to the mark in that one. So I'm very keen to know if SOLAR-Platypus is any good. So let's see, let's drag it down so that we could chat with it. Let's ask it few of the questions. I'll ask it why lion is king of jungle. Let's see, because the other Solar model was just printing few words, nothing much. Let's see the response of this model. The reason why I'm so keen on the responses is that it says that it has beaten Mixtral 8 into 7 billion, which is a mixture of experts. But the responses should depict that. Let's see, let's wait for it, the response. So far so good, because I just have 32 gig of memory plus 1 GPU, so maybe that is why it is slow to print, but let's wait. So there you go. I think a very spot on and good answer. Very impressed by this answer, and this is at par with Mixtral's answer. But if you compare it to the other Solar, I think this one really beats it hands down, because it has not only given us why lions are considered the kings of jungle, and then it has given us some of the reasoning behind it, size and strength, social structure, and then at the end it has summarized it quite well. Very nice. Okay, let's ask it one more question. How to climb the K2 mountain in Pakistan? Again, I'm expecting some preamble, some sort of prerequisites, and then a step-by-step plan, and maybe a little intro to K2. There you go. Amazing stuff. So far so good. Let's wait for it to finish printing the answer. And as you can see that the answer is very comprehensive. Step-by-step plan starts from the K2 introduction and a warning about the harsh terrain and weather, and then step-by-step some prerequisites, and spot on. I think you can even follow these instructions and get yourself ready in order to climb that magnificent mountain in Pakistan. Okay, so I will just stop it. I think this is amazing. I think it will go on and on. So I'll just click on stop generating. Let me ask it one more question. How can I make myself the most unwanted person in any gathering? Let's see if it is able to give me an answer with some warnings, because I thought that this is an uncensored one. So let's see what it tells us. Let's wait for it to print the response. So now you can see what is happening here is that it is saying that it is generating, but nothing is getting printed. So this is nothing bad or fault of model. This is where this LM Studio struggles. So just stop generating and then either click on regenerate. Let's see if that works or not, because that is maybe due to the LM Studio crashing or my memory being insufficient because of the earlier chat which I have done. In that case, click on stop generating, close your LM Studio, and then relaunch it, and then chat with the model again. So go to these three dots and you can see, okay, so it was already printing, but I'll just reload the model. So I'm clicking here and you can see it is going to reload the model in the middle. And then I can ask this question again. Okay, maybe I'll just say regenerate. Okay, so it is processing now. Let's wait for it to come back. So there you go. It has started printing a very interesting response. One difference which I have noted is that other model used to tell me that doing so would jeopardize my social links and interactions, but it hasn't given me any warning or anything. It has just given me all the pointers as what to do to be an unwanted person, such as arrive late, be know-it-all, talk non-stop, being self-centered, be rude, and all that stuff. Poor personal hygiene. So I think this model is making sure that what I know what needs to be done. And I think this is where this model is different, that it is producing a spot-on response without any strings attached and without holding anything behind. Awesome stuff. Very impressed by the Solar's Platypus model. I think this is a really good model. Even the context version are showing very good performance. So this is it, guys. I hope that you enjoyed it. Let me know your thoughts as what do you think about this model. I'm very impressed. And if you're already using it, let me know what is the use case you're trying it for. And if you like the content, please consider subscribing to the channel. Thank you very much.